Aggression Genes Medaglioglu. Posted on Friday, April 29th, 2005, 5:56 a.m.
Hi, Billy. During a decision or a reaction or an action, etc., is there any way to neutralize or counteract the effects caused by manipulated genes of aggressiveness so that I can feel, sense, and understand using reasoning and logic how it is to be without the genes, manipulation? Or it is not applicable? Peace, Marat.
Answer: aggressiveness exists in all life forms. The genetic manipulation you are asking about is like an overdrive of aggression, a tendency of overreaction. The human being must try to get control over himself and learn to control his aggression. He must try to not let his aggression become degenerated, but remain within or revert to a normal level. By right thinking, feeling, and acting, a genetic manipulation can be influenced and even be altered or made undone. In other words, genes can be influenced by one's view of life, feelings, emotions, etc.
Allen posted on Saturday, July 01, 2006, 9:18 p.m.
Dear Billy, when and how was the aggressor gene given to all the races of the Earth human, if all the Earth human races each came from different planets, such as the Japanese came from the planet Nissan? Was the aggressor gene, which was also the gene responsible for giving us our 100-year lifespan bodies too, given to all human races before we came to Earth? Whether it was or whether it wasn't, could you explain to us a bit about how and when the gene was given to us?
Answer: actually and naturally there are aggression genes within every human being, because this is necessary for the survival of the human beings. But of course this is not meant to start a war. The manipulated aggressor gene was disseminated here on Earth during eons of time.
String posted February 2007.
Hi, Billy. I wanted to ask you about the aggressor gene. Did the aggressor gene have a greater effect on some races than others? If so, which races? If not, how does it explain the fact that some races are more warmongering, racially abusive of other races than others, like the Muslims? Why have they been in war with us Americans, Europeans, for so long? From the time of the Crusades, that is, and they also justify the killing of our people?
Answer: Muslim is no race, but the term for people who are believing in the religion of Islam, and Muslim are people who belong to different races. BTW. It has been Christianity who was the warmongering aggressor. The Crusades were a severe act of crime, aggression against the Muslim, and it is Christianity who is responsible for the greatest number of killings in terrestrial history.
Note by CF. It is the degenerated and misguided ones among the peoples who are terrorists and scum. Among all races and peoples, there are good and bad individuals.
Truthseeker posted March 2007.
Greetings, Billy. Just to comment. According to my own studies of time travel physics or temporal mechanics, it is true that you can't alter a single time stream by changing its past or future, like in the Back to the Future movies, because time travel as most people see it is technically impossible in much the same way as you mentioned. Therefore, I would suspect that when real time travel is eventually discovered here, this will introduce a whole new means for people relating to reality, both observational and practical. But my question now relates to a possible future event in relation to the 251 contact. Now that the Sirius overlords are no longer existing, does this mean that the original Sirius homeworlds of the second lineage of Enoch have now become a part of the Pleiarans Federation? Because if that's now the case, how will the Earth human beings eventually find a cure for the aging and emotional aggression genes if they no longer need to contact the ancestors of these former Sirius overlords? If I understand this correctly, they will no longer need to worry about coming into a collaboration with the ET aggressors in the distant future? Peace in wisdom and being, James Truthseeker.
Answer: there is nothing to worry anymore regarding the ET aggressors. Our scientists have already detected that aggression genes do exist. And of course it's the terrestrial scientists who have to and will Research for the respective aggression and aging genes. Eventually they will succeed.